5:15, let's get over to Peyton in today's forecast.
Well, Brandon, going to start to feel a little bit much more like summer over the next few days. And we're not talking about August, September, but maybe those early summer days with temperatures in the 80s. In fact, we could flirt with a record for the next 4 days. And so from today all the way through Saturday, we're in the mid 80s. The records are about what I'm forecasting. And then we have a cold front that's going to come in on Sunday, and by early next week, we've got some cooler weather back in the forecast. So here's what we're tracking. Not only near record temperatures, but we're also adding in some winds. It's going to stay windy all the way through Saturday. I do think coastal flooding will start to become an issue with those persistent winds, and then rain returns, looking like maybe by early Sunday morning or even late Saturday night, rain chances are going up. So here's our hour by hour. Mid 80s for us this afternoon. Winds are blowing, and we're talking over 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts all day long, and so winds will be stout out of the south. That's starting to pile up the water. So here's what our coastal flooding issues look like. Now, if you live in eastern St. Bernard, maybe out towards Venetian Isles or over in Hancock County, and also for portions of Slidell, maybe out towards and closer to the Wrigley's there, 2 to 4 feet above normal for your high tides. That'll be this afternoon, but this also continues tomorrow and into Friday and probably into Saturday as well. Elsewhere, tides are 1 to 3 feet above normal, so some minor coastal flooding for those areas. Here's the big storm system that's pulling in those strong south winds. Already have a confirmed tornado north of Tulsa, Oklahoma this morning. This is the beginning of an active weather day. We're talking about a tornado outbreak up here in western Tennessee from Memphis to Paducah, Kentucky. That's where we're expecting maybe some violent or long track tornadoes, a rare level 5 out of 5 risk for severe storms that way. And you notice how quickly it drops off. We don't have any storm threat the next few days. This slow moving storm system stays out to the west through about Saturday, but by Sunday, we finally see the big trough of low pressure and the jet stream move over the eastern U.S. That's what sends us the cold front and the chance of rain. Now, there's also a significant flood risk for those same areas that are under a tornado risk today. They could be talking about 10 to 15 inches of rain over the next few days. That is a significant flood risk. What would that do for us? Well, long term, we're adding water into the Mississippi River. We may see the river rise here in the next week or so, but we're not expecting big flooding rains in our area from this storm pattern. I do think we're going to have a decent chance of rain, though, by Sunday. And so Sunday morning is when our storm chances start to go up. So for now, the next few days, all these heavy showers and storms are staying to our north. The cold fronts aren't moving. It's not until here we are Saturday night and early Sunday morning. Could be before sunrise on Sunday. We've got some storms blowing through. Now, at the moment, the worst weather, the biggest severe weather risk is probably to our north, but scattered storms pushing through Sunday morning. And then I think Monday things are beginning to clear out, and that's when that cooler air really moves in too. So here's the 7-day. Near record heat, staying windy through Saturday. Rain chances are high Sunday morning. They'll taper off Sunday evening. Monday we'll say mostly dry with cooler temperatures, and notice we got some cool mornings on the way next week in the 40s and 50s. Afternoons are going to feel comfortable mostly in the upper 60s. Marine forecast, heads up, it's going to be choppy with these strong winds. Expect a small craft advisory to last probably all the way through the weekend. Our pressure is nice and steady at 29.9 inches. High tide's going to happen this afternoon. That's when coastal flooding will be an issue, and low tides happening in the early morning hours.